Hi guys, it's me again. I have a haul for you. This is haul number 2 from the show that I went to in Ohio, the Extravaganza. And I actually have a couple additional pieces that I'm going to show you because I was too excited to wait. So I am going to go over a few extras. So here we go, guys. Okay, guys, I had this set up for photo shoot here to do listings on my Etsy shop, and I figured I'd show it to you while I had it displayed like this before I take everything down. And these little guys right here, I got for $2 a piece. And because of the fact that they are in pretty rough shape, they look like they were tin types, possibly. This one's got like a little chunk out of the top here, which could be masked with some of that like furniture cover, scratch cover. But look at the back. They really kind of tore into it and got scotch tape on the back of it to keep the photo in. And then this one, whoopsie. Same way with this one. This one still does have the hanger. It doesn't have, any big issues with the actual frame. But yeah, they tore into the back of it. So, and this one, I think I paid $3 for. And it's got a few nicks and scratches and stuff, which is to be expected with a wood frame that's this old. But this one doesn't look like it's really been messed with. And you can see the back here. But, so I got $7 invested in them. I figured I could probably double my money on them at least. So probably no more than like $25 or something like that with shipping included for those. Now this guy right here, I was so stoked to get this because you can't find them. Obviously it's an ether bottle. It does have, if you look closely around the top here, it's still intact, but it does have a crack that goes all the way around the top. And it's got the original ground glass stopper here. It is just a phenomenal piece that you just do not run across. So that's why I was willing to spend as much as I did for it, which I spent like $70 for a bottle. But just because of the plain fact that it is just so hard to come by. And I was willing to deal with the crack because of it. Normally, in other instances, I probably wouldn't, but yeah, I was willing. Now this here, I am like dying to show you. I didn't get this, this is supposed to be part 2 of the Extravaganza, Antique Extravaganza, but I had to throw these in here because it's killing me not to show you. This right here is just the awesomest thing, besides my top hat, I think I have ever found in the wild. And let me go back on it. It's huge. And it's from a Victorian funeral. There's 2 of them, but I am going to hoard one of them for myself. But it's just fabulous. It's got this braided fabric in it, which reminds me of the morning jewelry and hair work that they used to do. And it has this beautiful vase, which looks like a porcelain vase with the gold accents. And then faux flowers that may have been pink, I'm thinking, but due to age, they've faded. But I need to clean the glass. But it is just the most fabulous pieces, I should say, that I've ever been able to get my greedy little paws on. So it is from the 1800s, and it survived, and the glass survived. To me, that is just a miracle within itself. Okay, and I took the glass cloche off because I wanted you guys to get a better view without all the glare. But see how that's braided? And then look at this. Isn't it wonderful? The flowers. And it's got like some of the leaves in here have like a gold flecking on them. It's just really, really a neat piece. Okay, and oh, by the way, the Victorian piece, $90. And I'm probably going to be able to get over $200 for it because it's just, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. So it's a rare piece. Now, I got this kitty cat. And I don't know if you're a subscriber to Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, Misty, you might have seen in one of her videos that she picked this up. And I ended up buying it. And I just love anything that black kitties that kind of remind me of Halloween. And if you look closely at the eye, you can see that there's green paint on there, which I thought was cool. Now, George the Antique Nomad, he took a look at it and said that more than likely this had, you know, one of those lighters in it. And, I mean, I would say he's probably correct in that, because after he said that and I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds, I mean, I've seen stuff like that, so that sounds about right. So, I was just thinking to use it as a planner, and he doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything like that. She had him marked for $20, and I think she gave him to me for $15, which was still kind of pricey, but since I'm going to be using him myself, I didn't feel so bad to spend the little bit of extra money. So I got this guy right here, and he's going to go with my Halloween decor and probably my year-round decor, because that's what I like. So, okay, now what? Oh, this I got from the same person. And I think she only charged me $3 for this. It's, you know, Mother Mary, Baby Jesus. It's, you know, it's plastic. And it has this sticker on the front here. It's just got a little bit of scuffing, you know, on it in a few places. But it glows in the dark. And I just thought that was kind of cool. And, I mean, it's not a pricey piece by any means, but I just thought it was neat because of that. And, you know, I have a weakness for cloches, so I had to buy it. So I got that piece. And then, I got a sand dollar to go with my collection. And I can't remember. I think it was like maybe $3 or something for this large sand dollar. Because I collect all this type of stuff. It just kind of goes along with my starfish and seahorse and all that stuff. So I grabbed this fella. And this, I was only charged $1 for, and I've seen them online going for actually quite a bit of money. They didn't know what it was, but luckily on here, the sticker is present, which gave me a clue to its origin, which it's actually a mute for like a trombone or something like that. So it's along, the lines of a musical accessory, I guess you would call it. But yeah, they call it a mute. And it's got the solid maple base. And it's actually in really good shape. So I got this. And like I said, I only paid $1. And I probably can make like $50 off of this thing. I don't know. I was attracted to it because it's just, it's just interesting to me, I guess. Yeah, it don't take much to excite me when it comes to all this vintage stuff. So, and, I got some, Sacred Heart pictures, which I thought were just gorgeous. This is one of them right here. And this one I paid $5 for. And George said he probably thought it was maybe from the 20s, possibly. But it's in really good shape. And I love the coloring, the tones, and that it has the Sacred Heart. Okay, here's the other two. There's this one. And this one right here. And I just think they're fabulous. Now, the metal frames, of course, are, kind of beat up and banged up. But, you can take this apart and you could paint them, paint them black or whatever you wanted to do. And they're in just really good shape other than that. And like I said, just a coat of spray paint. And I think black would really complement these pictures. They're just gorgeous, I think. And I paid $25 for those. For those two, the Mother Mary and Jesus. And moving on, I got this little gal here, which looks to be, the top portion looks to be like it's made in Japan. And it's just a pincushion doll. It does have a little spot here, and it's discolored a little bit from use and wear. And I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it probably wasn't more, gosh, like $5, something like that, maybe. And she doesn't have any nicks or cracks or paint wear or anything on her. She's in excellent shape. But she's just as cute as can be, and I just thought it was a neat piece. So I grabbed that. And you know how I like the whimsical stuff too. And this planner just made me laugh when I seen it, so I had to grab it. It's a little boy, I guess, maybe. Cherub, whatever, little pudgy guy. And there is a goat behind him, ramming him. And I thought it was funny. And I was tickled with it, so I got it. And I think I paid like $5 for it, so it wasn't that much. It's got a little tiny bit of paint wear right there. And this right here, these look like those were done during manufacturing. So I'm not sure about that, but it's an old piece, and I just thought it was cool. I just thought the content was just awesome. So, and then I got a whole jar of quail eggs for like $10. And I added some more to my collection. And then I had this new glass vial with the stopper that I planned on using it for some purpose. I can't remember what it was anymore, but I thought it was perfect for displaying some of these, quail eggs that have been blown out. So I put them in here and listed them in my shop for sale, just like that. Because I don't know, I just think it's an interesting display piece. I love all that naturey stuff. And these guys, I always seem to do well with hardware, and it's actually pretty expensive. I cannot remember how much I paid for these. I know they weren't cheap, but they are definitely antiques, and they have just a little bit of, sorry about that, I'm getting this bag handle in the picture frame here. But they just got a little bit of gold residue left on the handle part, but they're heavy. So I got these listed, and like I said, I seem to do well with hardware. It seems to do pretty well, and especially ornate pieces like this. You know, people that are spending the money on this old furniture like that, some of them don't mind repops, but others, they want original pieces. So they're willing to scour or search and find, original pieces to put back on these pieces of furniture that they get and restore, because they want it, they want it to be all period. So I got those. And this right here is an Eyewash. And I don't know, I just have a thing for these Eyewash cups. I guess because it's medical. But this is a milk glass Eyewash. And I think I probably spent around close to 10, maybe $8 to $10 for it. It's in good condition, no chips or cracks or anything like that. Anything vintage medical, and always ends up getting me. This guy right here, I'm kind of confused. I am slightly confused by this. Now, I know it's made in Japan because it's marked on the back Japan. Doesn't have any issues at all with it. I could not find any information on this anywhere. I know it's the lusterware. And it looks like some form of cat, but I don't know what kind of cat. And it's got its arm that's curved around like it was holding something. So I don't know. If anybody out there knows what the heck this guy is, I would love it. But he was only $1. And see, there's the Japan marking on the bottom. And it's on the back here too. So, gosh, I don't know. But I thought he was cute. And I couldn't pass him up for $1. I mean, that was like, unheard of. So this next piece, my husband, I don't know why. I mean, well, I do know why, I guess, but he wants to keep it. Like it goes with my decor, but it's just an old bowling pin, and I think I might have paid like $10, $8 to $10 for it or something like that. But I guess it reminded him of his dad and his grandfather. And then he remembered that my dad had told him, when they were kids, to make extra money, that they would, reset the pins, in the bowling alley. So I guess that's why he likes them. Sentimental value. But it's marked on the front here, and it's heavy as all get out. Okay. This little guy right here, I think it was $3. It's ceramic. It doesn't have any issues with it whatsoever. It's in great condition. I don't know how old it is, but it's a napkin holder, and it's a squirrely. And the reason why I got it is because my mother-in-law is a squirrel fanatic. She raised a couple squirrels while she was growing up. And so every time I see squirrel stuff, I always end up, looking at it, picking it up, whatever. And this one ended up coming home with me. So I didn't think I could pass it up for $3, especially because it's in such good condition. Well, I got a whole box of body parts. I can't remember. It was like $5 to $10 for the box. One complete body, with this head here. And then the other one has everything but the head. So I thought it was worth it because I can make probably 15 on one and maybe 20 on the other. So I'm going to make a little bit of money on it. So I got those, and they're in pretty good shape, like I said, beyond the fact that one's missing a head. And this box right here was $5. And I think it's called Portrait of a Lady, something like that. The guy that painted this, it was like original oil painting. I think it was like the 1400s. Is what the image is. I mean, this is not that old, but it's made to look that old. It looks like, a piece of artwork that's kind of like been decoupaged on it like that. I mean, I think it was manufactured that way to look this way. I don't know how old it is, but I just love the gold gilding on the outside of it and this bright red interior. And it's just it's a large piece. And I don't know. I like, how it's got that red that shows through, and it's kind of, all kind of crusty and stuff. I think it's an awesome piece, and it's a big piece, so it'll hold all kinds of junk. And I think this is the last piece right here. And I think I paid $3 for it. And it's just because of the face. I'm so weird, but it's like a tribal mug kind of thing, and it's carved out of a solid piece of wood, is what my research told me. And it doesn't have any issues with it. It's not scratched or nicked or chipped or anything. And I just thought he was neat. And of course, my use always when it comes to this kind of stuff is stuff a plan in him. Because I wouldn't use him to drink out of. I just think he's too cool. I would sit him, on a windowsill or something like that, and have like, a big succulent or aloe plant or something like that popping out of his head for his hair, because I just love all those pots that have the faces and that you could put the plant in. I think they're cool. So guys, next video that's going to be coming out is going to be the Halloween video, and even at this point, I'm confused as to what I'm doing. So I hope you guys are okay with what I come up with and you like it. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching and see you later.